On this episode of Coastal Cooking Presents Quick Bites, I'm joined by Margaret Ann West from Fiesta, Pensacola, and she's making bacon wrapped crab stuffed shrimp fresh out of the Fiesta Seafood Cookbook, A Taste of Pensacola. Stick around to find out how it's done.
Welcome to Coastal Cooking Quick Bites, brought to you by Pensacola Energy.
Hi, welcome to Coastal Cooking Presents Quick Bites. I'm your host, John Scanlon, and I'm joined in the Coastal Cooking Kitchen today by a very special guest from Fiesta, Pensacola. We have Margaret Ann West.
Hello, thank you so much.
Thank you for coming on the show. This is awesome. We're gearing up for the 42nd annual
Pensacola Seafood Festival.
It is awesome. It's such a lineage here. It's a legend of Pensacola. It's always a fun time. So I appreciate you coming on the show.
Yes, thank you for having me.
And you've picked out bacon wrapped crab stuffed shrimp.
I have.
And that's out of the Fiesta Seafood Cookbook, Taste of Pensacola. It's 25 years of recipes from the Fiesta Seafood Grill put on by Pensacola Energy. So much history in this book, and these recipes are easy. So how do we get it started?
Well, we get it started. It looks like we take our chopped ingredients and add them to get sauteing. So I will add the onions and the peppers and the celery and the shallots. And get that all sauteed up.
And that's a quarter cup of each of the onions, the red pepper, and the celery. And it was 2 shallots that were minced.
Yeah. I mean, you can't really go wrong with onions and peppers in a pan, really.
It's the Trinity here, here in the South.
And when are we going to come up with smell-o-vision? Because that's definitely something that we need now.
So we're gearing up for the Pensacola Seafood Festival, and that's September 27th, 28th, and 29th.
Yes.
It's pretty much all of downtown Pensacola.
It is. We span across 3 parks in downtown Pensacola, so Seville Square, Fountain Park, and Bartram Park, and those parks are full of arts and crafts vendors, food vendors, live entertainment, a children's area, local restaurants that have traveled from all over the country to be with us, so it's definitely a full weekend.
Yeah, and it's probably the biggest festival in Pensacola, and I know it's one of the funnest too.
Yes.
There's something for everybody. The art vendors, there's so much incredible artwork there and crafts, and the kids have a good time. There's face painting, so you'll see all the little ones running around as Spider-Man and unicorns, and just a great time.
A little bit of everything, and it's not just seafood either. We obviously specialize in seafood, but for those of you that might not like seafood or are allergic to seafood, we have plenty of other options like burgers and chicken and all kinds of desserts, all kinds of deep fried snacks. So it really is for everybody.
Gelato, ice cream, it's a great time. So we cooked that about 3 minutes before we add the garlic.
Yes. Right? Yep. So I think we're getting there. The onions are getting nice and translucent. So I think we could get started on that garlic.
So here's your garlic.
Thank you, sir.
And then we're going to cook that for about a minute, and then we're going to add a pound of crab meat.
Yeah. I mean, nothing can be better than crab stuffed inside of a shrimp, wrapped in bacon, and then put on a grill.
That's the only way you can stuff a shrimp. You have to wrap it in bacon.
Exactly.
And there's also live music at the Pensacola Seafood Festival.
Yes.
Starts on Friday at 5 p.m. 7 p.m. there's another band. 9 p.m. another band. Saturday the same times. It's 5, 7, and 9.
Yep.
And then Sunday it's 12 o'clock.
1 and 2.
1 and 2?
Yes.
Okay, excellent.
Yes, well, our Friday night is usually our country night, so we'll have some country acts, and I will tell you a secret, a lot of our country acts become big stars. So we've had Chris Stapleton here, we've had Hunter Hayes here, Brothers Osborne, so we like to say we're kind of the stepping stool to the big hits. So if you want to see some new up-and-coming country artists, Friday is definitely going to be your night. And then Saturday, we are going to have the Molly Ringwalds back. So they are an awesome cover band that loves Pensacola, and so we are so excited to have them back this year.
And last year, that crowd was
unreal.
It was awesome. And it was a great time. It's it is something you can go with the family or go down there and have a good time.
Oh yes.
It's such a large part of Pensacola down there. And I think quite a few of your acts have gone on to win Grammys. Is that true?
Yeah, Chris Stapleton.
Yeah.
I mean, he was here, I believe it was 2 years before he won his Grammy. So we're kind of a big deal down here.
Yeah, you get to see him for free?
Yes, exactly. And that's another thing. Whole festival's free admission. So only thing you're going to have to pay for is all the delicious food you want to eat. and awesome vendor crafts and stuff you want to buy. So.
And while you're down there, if you want a souvenir, you can come by the Fiesta Seafood Grill by Pensacola Energy. And you can pick up, this year we have 10 different restaurants, as always. And they have 2 recipes each. And we have those cookbooks for $3. And all the proceeds from the sales go to the Escambia Utility Assistance Program to help the elderly and the disabled pay the utility bills. And then we also have the Fiesta Seafood Cookbook at Taste of Pensacola, where we got this recipe from. It's a hardback, over 25 years of history. That's $15. And again, all the proceeds go to the Escambia Utility Assistance Program. So,
and it's full of recipes that you might not be able to see anymore from restaurants that aren't with us anymore, like that. Angus, one of my personal favorites, some Angus recipes, the original Scopolos, so it's definitely worth it.
Absolutely. And we will have plenty on hand, so come by, watch a great show of some of our chefs, and then we're pretty close to adding our crab meat,
Yeah,
it
I
looks
think it's
like.
time. Crab meat it is. I'm gonna turn this down some though, so that doesn't go a little crazy. We actually are gonna take it off the heat if I can figure. Yep, I can figure out how to do that. All right. Perfect. Thank you. Ooh.
And then what kind of chefs can you see at the Fiesta Seafood Grill? We have a great list this year. On Friday, September 27th at 5:30 p.m., we have the Wine Bar on Palafox.
Oh yeah.
If you haven't been there, their food is incredible. You can walk through the little hallway there and watch them make everything. They just do a wonderful job. On Saturday, September 28th at 12 p.m., we have Constant Tea and Coffee. 1 p.m. we have South Market. At 2 p.m. there's Big Top Brewery. 3 p.m. IQ Eatery. And at 4 p.m. on that Saturday is Boneheads. And then on Sunday, the last day of the festival, September 28th, at 12 p.m. we have Culinary Productions. At 1 p.m. it's Alkany's Kitchen and Tap. At 2 p.m. it's Classic City Catering. And at 3 p.m. we have Sabatai.
Oh yeah.
So we have a good eclectic restaurants that all do a fabulous job. And they're going to do just some great performances down there live.
Perfect.
And as you when you buy one of those $3 cookbooks or the $15 Fiesta Seafood Cookbook, you get entered into a drawing during that time. You could actually be one of the lucky winners to sample what the chef is preparing.
Oh yeah, I have been one of those lucky winners. It's pretty great. All right, I think we need to add the breadcrumbs and egg, right?
Yep, so yeah, as this cooled, now we add breadcrumbs, cheese, hot sauce, and egg.
All of the above, some of my favorite ingredients.
Yeah, breadcrumbs.
There we go.
Now this is Romana cheese.
cheese,
That
which
stuff
is like
fantastic.
Parmesan for those of you who don't know that.
I didn't know until I tried it.
Add some hot sauce. How much hot sauce?
A tablespoon.
So I like it a little spicy.
Yeah.
So we're gonna add a little bit more than that. And the eggs.
Yep.
Perfect. And we'll get to stirring.
And so we're just going to mix that up, and that's going to be what we stuff the shrimp with. And we've already peeled, deveined, and butterflied the shrimp. And so we're going to stuff a tablespoon into the shrimp, wrap it in our partially cooked bacon before we throw it on on the stove and finish it off. All right, so everything's stirred, mixed up. We have our stuffing.
Yes.
Now it's time for the tricky part.
Yeah, the tricky part. Well, for those of you who can't tell, this kind of looks like a crab cake. So you're basically stuffing a crab cake in a shrimp to wrap in bacon. So I guess I should use a spoon. But if you are doing it at home, probably be easier to use your hands. Ooh, there we go.
The easy part.
Yes.
Like this bacon is partially cooked, and we're just going to wrap it up and put it through a skewer and cook it on the grill.
Don't mind if I do. So this bacon is basically like our cement to hold all the goodness into the shrimp.
It's a bacon blanket.
Yes. I think you should trademark that word. A bacon blanket.
And so every year at the Pensacola Seafood Festival, you guys showcase some really great art. Last year you had, it was some oysters, and we're wearing the
Yes,
t-shirts
we
now,
are.
which is one of my favorite t-shirts. It's comfortable and
Yes, and Fiesta, we have a sales tent, which is over by the gazebo, and that is where we sell all of our yearly festival merchandise, where you can get a beautiful poster that we have painted by Jamie Shavat this year. It incorporates a little bit of all of the festival, from the Old Christ Church, which is right there on Seville Square, to this fresh seafood, so it's definitely...
so that photo or that painting embodies so much of what the Fiesta Seafood Festival is
It
about.
really does, and we ended up calling it Seafood in the Square. So because like you just said, it really is a little bit of everything. So we're excited this year. It's not just a picture of seafood, which, don't get me wrong, some of that artwork is amazing. Like last year's, like you said, the oyster is amazing. But we're really glad this year to switch it up a little bit and put a little bit of the whole festival
Now,
out
do
there.
y'all still have some of those the koozies from last year?
Yes, we do have a few left over hidden somewhere.
Those
but
are
yes.
incredible. If you have them down there, pick them up. But make sure you get this year's.
Yes.
But I love the koozie last year. I love the shirt. And
Yes.
we'll show.
There it is.
You can show your seafood pride.
Yes.
We're going to finish wrapping these. We're going to put them on skewers and then
Grill
put
them
on the
up.
grill. All right, so the hard part's done. We stuffed all these things.
Yes, a lot harder than you would think.
Yes.
But it's done.
And it was fun. It was
Yes. And the mixture makes a lot more than just the 12 shrimp the recipe originally calls for. So get either more shrimp or just add an egg and make yourself some crab cakes.
It's some good stuff, too. We've
Yes.
already tried the stuffing.
Yes.
So all that's left, we're going to throw these on. We have a little griddle here. But if you have a gas grill at home, throw it on there. It makes it super easy. It's going to smell real good outside. Your neighbor's going to get jealous.
Or they're just going to come over.
Yeah, so you're going to need that extra stuffing. And we're going to do about 2 minutes on each side. We're going to flip it once, and then we're going to eat. So
Yeah. There we go. There we go.
anything else you want to add about the Pensacola Seafood Festival?
I think you already mentioned it, but I'll say it again. September 27th through 29th in downtown Pensacola, Seville Square, Fountain Park, and Bartram Park. It's going to be pretty much all day Saturday and Sunday, and we start at 11 on Friday. So come at your lunch break, get yourself some seafood.
Absolutely, and bring the family, bring the kids, bring your grandparents.
Yes.
It's for everybody. Walk around, so much to see.
It really is. There's also a misconception that our arts and crafts vendors are just paintings and photography, where no, we do have a ton of beautiful paintings and photography, but we have gourmet items like jams and jellies and dip mixes, and then we have photos, and then we have woodcraft and home decor, some awesome garden items that you put in your garden with metal and sprinklers and all sorts of stuff. So literally there is something for everybody.
Live music. We got live cooking demonstrations at the Fiesta Seafood Grill put on by Pensacola Energy.
And that's located in Fountain Park. So the
Yeah.
same park where the Gulf to Table area is with the local restaurants, they're right there on the end.
And just like last year, we got bleachers again this
Yes.
year. So there's plenty of seating. You can sit down. You can see the show. Pick you up something to eat from one of the Gulf to the Table, and buy some cookbooks. You might
Oh,
even
yeah.
get a little something extra.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm actually gonna go ahead and see how these look if we flip them. Oh yeah. Get that nice crispy bacon on there. Oh, that one doesn't want to flip. There we go. Nope. I'm gonna get us that one. There we go. Perfect. Crispy bacon. That's the way to do it.
And the Fiesta Seafood Cookbook, A Taste of Pensacola, there's multiple ways where you can purchase it. You can call us at 850-436-5050. You can go to PensacolaEnergy.com. You can go to coastalcooking.com. Or you can come down to Seafood Festival.
I vote that option.
Yeah, so you see it in action and see how easy this stuff is. There's tons of these recipes where these chefs, they make 2 of these recipes in a 1-hour segment. And so if they can do that, you can do this at home and you can amaze your friends, your family. And it's just really good food.
It really is, and when you're walking by it, I mean, if you don't realize where it is, just follow the smell, because it literally so good. They're cooking crab cakes, they're cooking bacon wrapped to anything, and it's awesome. So definitely check it out.
So we'll wait till these are done, then we're gonna plate them up and
Call
we're
it a
gonna
day.
eat. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we're done. This is bacon wrap crab stuffed shrimp, done by Margaret Ann West from Fiesta, Pensacola. Margaret Ann, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you so much for having me. I loved it.
This is awesome. We get to work together quite a bit every year. And
Yes.
we're gearing up again for this this seafood festival. So make sure you come down. If you see Margaret Ann, wave to her, tell her thank you. She works her tail off, as does everybody at Fiesta Pensacola.
Yes.
And then come see me at the Fiesta Seafood Grill. And make sure to watch the other episodes of Coastal Cooking Presents Quick Bites for a lot of easy recipes done by some great chefs in our area. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
See you there.
This has been Coastal Cooking Quick Bites, brought to you by Pensacola Energy.